Hi, my name is Veronica Guerrero Quan. I'm a licensed therapist with Stanley Psychology, and today I'm going to guide you in a mindfulness exercise. I want to say there are many ways you can practice mindfulness. I defined mindfulness in a separate video, but just to quickly define it here again, mindfulness is all about tuning into the present moment without judgment of what's going on and in full acceptance of what is happening within you and around you. You can practice this. Really, mindfulness is a way of life, not to be cheesy or anything, but it really is. You can practice mindfulness when you're eating. You can practice it when you're walking. You can practice it when you're listening to a loved one talk to you. You can practice it whenever you are walking your dog. You can basically practice being present without judgment and with full acceptance in any given moment. But for today's exercise, I'm going to guide you in a mindfulness exercise by just sitting down. Maybe you're in your living room, maybe you're in your car, wherever you're at, you're just gonna sit, and I'm going to guide you in observing what you're experiencing in the moment and observing non-judgmentally what's around you. And I'll invite you to do that by engaging your senses, your sense of vision, hearing, what you can touch through sense of touch, taste if you have a drink nearby, you want to take a sip, or if you have some bubble gum or something. And I think that's all 5 senses. I might be missing one, but you get the point. The point is to anchor in the present moment through the senses. So go ahead and get comfortable in your seat. And I will start this exercise by inviting us to focus on the breath first. You can go ahead and take in some deep inhales through the nose at your own pace. Slow exhales through the mouth. And it could be helpful to put a hand on your belly to encourage deep breathing into the belly, the diaphragm being involved. Having your hand on there can help bring awareness to that. We'll just take several more moments just noticing the breath and noticing what that feels like to you in your body. Okay, we'll continue to do the deep breathing throughout this exercise. As you continue deep breathing, I encourage you to start to notice what you can see around you. So we're taking in deep inhales through nose, slow exhales through mouth, and we're slowing ourselves down to start to notice what we can see. You might notice objects around you, and try to notice if something stands out to you in your surroundings. Notice what that is to you. Is it an object? Is it a person? Are there any colors that stand out to you? Any shapes or physical aspects of what you're looking at? You can just start to notice what those details are in ways that you might normally overlook. Taking in deep inhale through nose and slow exhale through mouth as you continue to notice and observe. And as you observe, you might have some random thoughts pop in your mind, and that's okay. We're not going to judge ourselves for the thoughts that pop in our minds. We're not going to try to fight the thoughts that are in our mind. We're just going to notice the thoughts, just notice them and bring our attention very gently back to my voice and to the exercise. The mind wanders, that's normal. We'll just redirect our attention gently as we take in our deep breaths and notice what we see. Continuing to take deep inhales through nose, slow exhales through mouth, we'll now start to notice what we can hear. This includes the sound of my voice. You can notice that whenever I'm speaking. There's maybe other sounds when I'm pausing. Notice what sounds those are for you. Taking deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth. Noticing the sounds and the silence, if there's silence there. Trying to fully immerse yourself in this present moment as you're noticing. continue to deeply breathe. We'll now bring our attention to sense of touch. So you can do this by grabbing, I have a pillow next to me, so I'm gonna grab a pillow next to me and start to notice the texture of the pillow. For you, maybe it's noticing the texture of your clothing or an object nearby that you can grab and start to notice what that feels like. And the purpose of this is just to bring awareness to the present moment, grounding yourself here by noticing what you can feel with sense of touch. We'll focus on hands for this exercise. And whatever object you might have that you are noticing, start to notice the texture as you take in your deep breaths. Start to notice if there is roughness to this, smoothness, if there are any ridges, if there's a pattern in the object that you're noticing. Just taking some deep breaths. And if your mind wanders again, that's normal, no biggie, don't judge yourself for it, just let it be, notice it, bring your attention back to what you feel through sense of touch. This very present moment, the sound of my voice, the other sounds around you, if they stand out to you as well, you can notice that too. And we'll take in again, deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth. Okay. And we'll bring our attention, lastly, just to the breath again. I'll let this be a shorter exercise for today. We'll conclude this exercise by bringing our attention to the deep inhales and the slow exhales. You can place a hand again on your lower belly, maybe sitting up a little bit more straight for this, trying to notice the deep inhales as your diaphragm tugs on your lungs there and expands the abdomen area. Go ahead and deeply inhale, slowly exhale at your own pace. And notice what that breath feels like to you, that process of breathing in your body. We'll do one last deep breath, deep inhale through nose, slow exhale through mouth. You can bring your attention back to looking at the screen. That was an example of a mindfulness exercise. I invited you to engage in the present moment by noticing what you can see, what you can hear, what you can feel through sense of touch. Of course, you can do this through sense of taste as well, whenever you're eating a meal, when you're drinking a nice cup of coffee or tea, or maybe ice cream. You can do mindful eating. You can also do mindful walking like I mentioned earlier, or if you're watching a movie, being fully immersed in it. If you're playing with your dog, just noticing the sounds, the texture of their fur, just noticing the present moment with them. This is a skill that is developed like any skill, the more that we practice. And there is so much value in practicing this because so often we live mindlessly. And so we gotta be intentional to be mindful. All right, well, I'll catch you in another video. I hope you have a good rest of your day and a mindful one too. Talk soon.